Hi everyone, and welcome to another review. So this one, as you can tell by the title, is For Acceptance by Jeff VanderMeer. Now this is the third book in the Southern Reach series. I finished that today during break on work. I just got off. It is now just after 8 o'clock, so pitch black outside, windows are shut. Anyway, okay. So Acceptance by Jeff VanderMeer, I give it 3 stars. I enjoyed the writing. I ended up with as many questions unanswered as I did in the first one. Out of all the questions I had at the end of the first book, only one was answered by the end of the second book. No more were answered by the end of the third, but I did enjoy the writing. So in this one, it's kind of like a dual timeline in this third book. So you have events that took place during, or excuse me, before the events of Area X as we now know them from the first and the second book. You have a continuation of events following the events of a certain point of Area X past a certain expedition. Yeah. So, well, I will say there is one other question that was answered in this book. Probably about the 50% mark. It was answered. But other than that, I think the purpose of these books, at least in my opinion, is to leave you confused. One thing too, if you are looking for kind of like the science fiction books that has representation of someone that is, wherever they are, gay, lesbian, wherever you are, you do get that. In the Southern Reach series, there is a character who is gay, and there is one, if I remember right, she is a lesbian. What I liked about the representation on that, it was very natural. It was like just a reference to a girlfriend, a reference to a boyfriend or a partner. And it's not, you're not being beat over the head for some sort of sexuality or anything. It was just very natural, like it is, you know, I mean, like it should be. Hi. I'm being spied on. Anyway, it's just kind of a natural thing. It's just a part of your life. You are more than being gay. You are more than trans. You're more than wherever you fall under on that with your sexuality, non-binary, whatever the case. You are more than that sexuality. You're a human being. You may not, but at least in this case, they're human beings. They have jobs. They have people they care for. They have interests. They feel pain. They feel, you know, they're human beings, and I like that representation. And that's how I like to see, if that representation is going to be in a book, I want it to be natural, not all the time that it's just kind of like that's the only thing that makes that character stand out is their gay or lesbian or whatever. That's not the only reason why characters should stand out. It is one reason, but it shouldn't be the only reason. This book, I think, did a very good job with that. So there is that. There's still the question as far as who's being manipulated, who's doing the manipulating, who are victims, who are not victims. It's like, is the victim an actually victim, or they're not a victim? Are things still as they seem, or as they not as they seem? Something is dead, yet it's alive. So there's still all those questions. You don't really get those answers. And I think as I may have said, I think the purpose of these books is to leave you confused. At least that's my opinion, and it definitely did that. But I did enjoy that. I look forward to checking out more work by Jeff VanderMeer. I gave it 3 stars. I didn't really know what else to say. I don't even want to say that it's like you don't even really know what Area X is. Is Area X alive? Is it something that's kind of like a biodome created by aliens or created by the government in this world? Or you know, you don't even really know what Area X is. You get a few more answers in this book, but you're still trying to figure out, just from like the very first book, trying to figure out what is Area X and what's contained in Area X and if things in Area X are even real. So you're still trying to figure that out. You do get, again, like I said, just a few answers. Depending on the questions that you have going into it, you may get those answers or not. I did not. I only got 2 of my answers. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And I think this is definitely something that I will want to reread in the future to see if I can pick up on a few more hints that the author may drop, to see if I can answer more of my questions. So that's going to be it for this review. So 3 stars, and yeah, I just look forward. If the other books by this author are written in just kind of a crazy, mind-numbing, but in a good way, confusion-esque manner, I'll definitely enjoy them. So that'll be it for this video. So until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I'll talk to you later.